It's Friday morning, but this story starts on Wednesday afternoon. Alright, I'm starting this vlog off by, one, trying not to cry, on a bit of a, like, somber note here. Like, Oscar's not feeling well, so I had to take him back to the vet today, and it turns out he has heart failure. Oh, I look like shit. So basically what heart failure is the heart is enlarged and it can't pump a proper amount of blood through. So there's like fluid buildup in the lungs, which is why his breathing is all weird. Basically the vet gave him diuretics to clear the fluid that's in his lungs. And so we're waiting for that to clear up, and then he's gonna have ultrasounds later next week. And I mean, heart failure is something he'll have till he dies. Like, it's not something that's gonna be cured. He's having a hard time breathing and he's not eating. So we're kind of waiting for the diuretics to like clear the fluid out of his lungs so that he has an easier time breathing, and then he wants to eat again. And you've seen Oscar in my other videos. He's really sweet, he's really loving. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen him there, like how sweet he is with me and with Moose, and like he's the nicest cat. We just lost Lola. You know, Lola passed away. Lola was like Moose's biological sister. She passed away in April. So it's hard to watch another really nice cat get sick and have to deal with this stuff. We're very connected to our cats. We love our cats a lot. So when something's wrong with them, it's hard to... They're like family. They're like family. I know a lot of people don't get that. People think it's just a cat, but it's not. It's a companion, it's a buddy. It's a member of the family, and it's like really hard to watch him be in pain. It's been a weird couple of days with Oscar, because at first it was constipation, and now it's heart failure. And we still don't really know. It's this weird thing of waiting for him to get better. Because heart failure, it can never be cured. It's never, he's always going to have it. It's basically from here on out, it's managing it. So he could die in the next couple of days, in the next couple of weeks, or in the next 5 to 6 years. And it feels really surreal. It's really weird. I just lost Lola. Like, we just did that 2 months ago. And it was hard. There's a lot of personal stuff I don't talk about on this vlog, and for a reason, because it's personal and it's for me to know and you to not. Personal stuff going on too, in between these two cat events that it's not been easy. It's not been easy for me. The good news is that Oscar, so yesterday he went and he was hiding under my bed, and he didn't eat. And he didn't drink, and that was scary, because when cats do that, it means they're really in pain. And he just came back into my room, and you know, when I said his name, his tail perked up, and he went and laid on a bed, and so he does seem to be doing a little bit better, which is good. I haven't felt like doing art. I haven't. I've made videos about this before, how it's, I find that when I'm feeling really down, it's really important for me to still create, because it's a place for energy to go. And I think maybe that's what this is that I at least can do this. Like, it's somewhat easy to like turn a camera on and to talk into it. But it's hard to focus on anything. On really anything. It's hard to focus on just even sketching. I just sort of feel like, what am I gonna draw? It's like a weird feeling for me to feel like that. Art is therapy. Art is therapy. It's therapeutic. It would be nice if I could make something, but don't count on it. And then it gets to a point where I want to create something because I want to make this vlog, because I'm on a regular schedule with it, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It's you know, it's a job, and I feel like when you go through a hard time, sometimes you need to take time off from that job. When difficult things happen, sometimes you feel like sharing is the right thing to do. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know what my point is. I don't know what my point is, except that I feel it's almost like this feels almost like the stress of a physical illness, where my focus right now is Oscar. Like, I'm just paying attention to him. I have to check on him every once in a while. I have to pill him twice a day. I have to make sure that he's eating, drinking. I'm even, like, cleaning him. You know, like, I took, like, a warm paper towel, like a warm, wet towel, and just wiped him off because he's not cleaning himself, and cats really value their hygiene, so even just picking up that. I'm in my mind wondering, is this cat going to live? Is he not? Am I gonna have to make that call? Is he gonna pass on his own? Last night I thought he might die overnight, to be honest. He didn't. He did eat in the morning, but I only had this cat for 3 weeks. So it would be fair to be like, come on, like, you just had this cat for 3 weeks, but I don't think that time is really a measure of the amount of love that you can experience. I knew that this cat was, when he looked at me and I looked at him in the animal shelter, I was like, I want this cat. That was the first thing out of my mouth, was, I want this one. I want this cat. And I think he chose us too, and, as you can maybe tell, it's hard to even get a concise thought out at this point. I don't know what kind of video this is going to be for you to watch.
So I know that this vlog is very strange and not my typical content. Please forgive it. That was Moose. So yesterday I set up a bed here. This is my living room floor because Oscar came up and was asking for food a lot, hanging out up here, and so I wanted to make sure that I was with him. He was starting to get cuddly, laying on my lap. I'm tired. And then I also set up a bed on the couch, which is just right up here. I've basically just been staying close to him and making sure that he's okay. He's doing much better. His breathing is quite a bit better. His appetite is good. And his spirits are a little bit more up. He's tired right now because he had a diuretic this morning. When an animal is sick, it's really stressful because they can't tell you what's going on. You have to just be mindful and gauge how they're feeling. Failure is really kind of like, can be a really good metaphor, you know, for like if you are your heart and then the blood is like things in your life. If you're not pumping things through properly, you're just gonna have a buildup of a bunch of stuff, and it makes it hard to breathe, and it makes it hard to focus. You have to filter things through your life properly. It's like procrastinating on a dream, paying off debt, dealing with a relationship. These things all add up and have to be dealt with. Moose is using the litter box. Oh god. I don't know if I'll make a video on Monday. It might not be until next Wednesday. But I'll try. So I'll just see you guys in the next video.
What's up, boy? Hi, Oscar. Who's a good boy? Yeah, look at you. You're so good.